Welcome back, guys, to my every single Sunday video where I do the Mount Rushmore of a certain WWE category. Now, how this game works is I go through a couple that could be on the Mount Rushmore, and then ultimately I select 3 that will be on the Mount Rushmore. And what you guys have to do is tell me who your 4th is, or you can tell me who your entire Mount Rushmore is. I don't really care, but the actual game is just tell me who your 4th would be, because for this specific one for today, I think the 3 is undisputed. Now we'll get onto that just now. Now, just one caveat, my videos are based on WWE and WWE only, so unfortunately there's going to be a lot of guys that's left out here, but it's because they weren't really part of WWE or not very prominent in WWE. So, caveat for today, another caveat. This is based on, okay, by the way, this is masked wrestlers in WWE. So a couple of things this is based on: how good the actual wrestler was and how good the mask complemented them. Okay, so let's get straight into it with, I'm only going to put him on here simply just because of WRESTLE. It is El Torito. If he's on here just for one thing, and that thing is WRESTLE, I am happy with that. The next one we're going to go to is the Patriot. So in the 90s we had Stone Cold, who was the anti-hero, we had Bret, who was the clean-cut babyface, and then we had the Patriot, who was just basically Captain America. Next on here we have Kalisto. I really enjoyed his time in NXT with the Lucha Dragons. It was such a fun tag team, and he was a massive part of the success of that tag team. Next, this one is going to be controversial, but it's going to be the Blue Blazer. Not that the masked gimmick was so good, but this is just an opportunity for me to mention Owen Hart. And of course, what happened with Owen Hart is just, it's such a terrible tragedy. Next, we've got Ultimo Dragon. Probably one of the coolest masks ever with that. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Next, we've got I just mentioned Ultimo Dragon. Jushin Liger. He wasn't in WWE for a very long time, but he was, so he definitely deserves a mention. Next, this poor guy, his WWE run was not successful, but he's a Mexican legend. That, of course, is Sin Cara. The mask with the eyes obscured. It's such a cool visual look. Next, we've got horror character come to life, and that is The Fiend. That mask we had with that big creepy smile on, it was just such a cool mask. Of course, Bray Wyatt collaborating with a horror movie icon to create that mask. Last one that's not on the Mount Rushmore, it's Vader. Not the most impressive mask, just enough to make him a little bit more mysterious. And I'm not talking about his entrance mask at New Japan where he had that massive bald. I'm talking about the mask with the leather straps, just enough to obscure him, enough to make him a mystery. Here is the Mount Rushmore of WWE masked wrestlers, and you let me know who your 4th would be, or let me know who your list is. I obviously left some people out, but that's just the way these things go. So in no specific order, we've got Mankind, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. The mask, especially in his debut with the brown outfit where he had the different entrance music to the exit music. What do you call music when the match is done? I guess entrance music, I don't know. But that mask, that was a horror character come to life with that brown outfit, with the rat, with the mandible claw, with it still the leather strap before it was Mr. Soccer, which I love, by the way. That was just absolutely, they obscured his face so much that it made him such a mystery. Next, we've got Kane. So I'm talking about the original Kane mask with the just enough space that you can see a slight bit of his eyes, and just enough that there's just a stripe here where the mouth is just enough for him to be able to breathe. This was basically a horror nightmare come to life. And the number one, obviously, it has to be Rey Mysterio. Probably, I'm going to say this, and there's obviously a lot of legends, probably the best masked wrestler to ever do this. And I'm not disrespecting all the Mexican greats, but Rey Mysterio, the longevity, everything he's got is just, in my opinion, I didn't say the best, I said probably one of the best. Did I say probably the best? I'm going to say, I'm going to retract that, one of the best masked wrestlers to ever wrestle. That's just my opinion. Let me know who your 4th is. Until next time, peace.